All right, wow, what a stunning car. Will here, Sullivan Auto Trading. I wanted to pull this vehicle inside so that we could get a excellent look under these bright lights. So this is the same lighting atmosphere that somebody that does paint correction or paintless dent repair would do. So it reveals every single blemish, dent, ding, and it's perfect just to reveal any imperfections or blemishes. I always start from the front, from the driver's side, and I work myself all the way around the vehicle. What we're looking for are dents, dings, blemishes that may have not come up on pictures. And so without further ado, I'm not going to take a terrible amount of time doing this. I should be able to get it all wrapped up in about 10 minutes, but without further ado, here we go. So headlight housings are crystal clear. The fender and all the body lines in the fender look perfect. As we look down the body lines, one thing that I like to look at is just to make sure that they're true and correct. So if we follow this body line down around the passenger door all the way down the side, you can see it's very sharp, no evidence whatsoever of any body work that I can see or any paint work. And then it looks like the gapping from the hood to the fender is perfect, nice and consistent on both sides. And so, that's another thing I like to look outside of body lines is, do we have the right spacing on both sides? Are all the panels lining up nice and smooth? So everything looks good on the front end of this vehicle. Continuing around, the driver's side fender looks great. Body line continues through to the door. The door is in excellent shape. Back to the rear passenger door. The rocker panels look good. Now, unfortunately, our detail crew went home today, so I was going to pull it in and just have all the pollen knocked off of it prior to shooting this video, but I couldn't do that, so I do see a little bit of dirt down there, but that's all that is just some dirt from the rain we recently got. Quarter panel looks great. Again, just panning up, looking for any blemishes. I don't see any dents or scratches anywhere on the top of the roof. And then back around to the taillight housings. Taillight housings look great, no cracks or condensation. As we pan across here to the other side. And the passenger side tail lamps look great also. I noticed that it does have Lexus PPF that has been placed right here on this rear bumper. I love PPF, but it does have its drawbacks because although this paint protection film protects the top part of this rear bumper, the edge of PPF can hold dirt and grime, and unfortunately it causes you to see the border of it, which you can see as you go across here. But you can remove that if you don't like it. When you receive your vehicle, it peels right off like a sticker. You may need to use a little heat depending on how long it's been on there, but the paint that's underneath is always perfect when you remove them. So moving along the bottom side, all the plastics looks good. Exhaust tips look nice and shiny. Moving around to the passenger side quarter panel, I don't see any blemishes, dents, or dings. Rocker panels look nice and clean. I do see a small ding in the body line right here. Our paintless dent repair person, if you'd like us to, can pop that right out. See a minor scuff right here on the door handle, but I think that will polish off. And then see another blemish right here on the side mirror, really tiny. I think that'll polish off as well. But the exterior of this vehicle is in excellent shape. Let's take a look at the wheels and tires. Let's do the front bumper. Now, before I do the front bumper, I'll just preview by saying this is the shield to our vehicle. So I've done videos in the past. I always start off by saying you're never gonna find a perfect front bumper. I mean, they're designed to pick up rocks, the dirt off the road, everything that flies at you at 80 miles an hour. So I imagine we're going to see a couple blemishes as we pass across here. I see one tiny blemish at the bottom there. We can touch that up. I see one tiny blemish right here. Looks like a rock chip. And I see oh, that's a feather. That's not a blemish, that was a feather. But the plastic grill part looks excellent. The chrome bezel that goes around it looks very good as well. So we'll get that area right over here touched up, and it looks like this one right here has already been touched up, but looks very, very good. Just check out the body lines, getting a view down this side. Everything looks perfect. Let's go ahead and get a shot of the wheels now. Driver's side front wheel is in excellent condition. Tires are measuring at about 4/32 of an inch in the front. Shot of the back wheel looks good, no curb rash or oxidation. Tires are measuring at about 6.5/32 of an inch. Maybe 6, maybe even 7. Wheel looks excellent. Tires are measuring consistently with the other rear tire. And this wheel has a small bit of rash right here. It's not very big because of the way that the tire overhangs that portion of it. When you stand up, it almost disappears, but small little blemish on the outer rim there, probably from a curb. Front tires are measuring probably around 4/32 of an inch. So there you have it. Let's get a shot inside. I'm not a smoker, very sensitive to cigarette smoke, so I'm the perfect guy to take a look at stick my head in. It smells very clean, very neutral smell. Door panel looks excellent. Little to no wear on these seats. Very clean. Carpets are in excellent shape. Get a shot of the rear seat, very clean back here. Looking up, I do not see any button wear. Carpets are very clean. Passenger seat shows no wear. Really, the back seats look like they were never sat in. The carpets are spotless. Lexus mats through it. This vehicle comes with one key. If the dealer we purchased it from, if they send us the second key, we'll make sure we mail it on. Let's get a shot of under the hood and the trunk, and then we'll wrap this up. Opening up the back, very clean trunk. Oh wow, this motor's spotless. What a beautiful looking motor. No signs of any rust or corrosion or anything. All right, well there you have it. Quick run through. Car's in excellent shape. A couple imperfections on the front bumper and a couple other things I think around the car we can polish off, but overall this thing is in really good shape. No visual signs of any paint or body work ever done on it. Wheels are in great shape with the exception of one has some minor curb rash. Tires in the front, probably about 40%, 30-40% left. So tires in the rear are probably at about 50-60% life. So inside's really clean. And I just think overall, just a super sharp vehicle. What we will do is we'll get that small ding popped out by our paintless dent repair person. We'll have our finisher go through and polish all of the imperfections off this vehicle. And I just noticed that this vehicle has not been through our service center yet. So I will get a repair order and see if they have any recommendations that they're making on this vehicle, and then update you in a separate text message. But really pleased with the overall condition inside and outside of this vehicle. I think this would be an excellent addition to anybody looking for an IS300, and the miles are, impeccable. Let me go ahead And just because I didn't, and let me just start it, just so you can see the miles, see it cycle through, see there's no engine lights or error messages. Shut my door here. There we go, you can see 37,485. AC is ice cold. Yeah, just a beautiful car. So any questions, just give us a call back. Thanks so much.